probably one of Nintendo's most unique games in their library. Mario Paint is a painting application developed by Nintendo and released for the Super Nintendo, and is one of the few games to use the Super Nintendo mouse. The only other game I can think of that uses this is maybe Doom. This game is definitely unique for the fact that it's not really a game, but it does feel like one. Plus, I think this is possibly one of the best ways to get into art yourself. Maybe not nowadays, seeing as this is an old game for an old system that needs a mouse for the best experience. Back when it was released, this game was surely a big influence on the people who grew up with it. And I can definitely feel that just playing the game. Here on the title screen, you already have access to a lot of things to mess around with. Clicking on the letters causes different things to happen. This works really well to help people get used to using the mouse if they've never used one before. Anyway, we start the game by clicking on Mario. This task is a game in and of itself because he's very afraid of the mouse pointer and will run at the mere sight of it. And honestly, if a big mouse pointer was chasing after me, I would be the same. You have to catch Mario before he runs off screen. Anyway, once we click on Mario, we paint to the greatest tune I've ever heard. You can change the song if you want to, or you can shut it off entirely, but I like working with the music. You have a lot of tools at your disposal. Even though you're limited in that regard, you can still make a masterpiece. You have your basic art tools, a select tool, well, basically all you need to make something. What's cooler is that a lot of personality has been added to these tools. The undo button is now the undo dog. You have multiple ways to erase the whole screen. The color selector tool is a little water droplet guy. Not to mention these tools are fun to use. Plus, if you don't want to work on a blank canvas, you can change it to a coloring book page. Anyway, I made a self-portrait. I'm shocked at how accurate the ugliness is. But drawing isn't the only thing you can do. You can also... Clicking on this jump rope guy leads you to the animation screen. From here you can animate the initial animation, then create a path for it, and then you can view it in all its glory. You're limited to the amount of frames you have depending on the size you choose. I haven't animated much in Mario Paint, to be honest, so this is the best I could make. I have animated before, just not really in Mario Paint, and you can make something good here. I just don't have much experience with animating in Mario Paint. Alright, what do you think? Okay, I need a break. A coffee break. This is the Flyswatter minigame. It's a really cool mode in this game. When you get a bit tired of painting, you can take a break and play a bullet hell game. Okay, it's not a bullet hell game, but it is a fun distraction if you ever get bored. Plus, there's multiple levels to this minigame, so if you want, you can play this to the end. And each one has a boss, and it's pretty fun to play. Alright, I've had enough of a break. I have my painting and my animation, yet it's still missing something. Maybe I should compose something for it. Yes, in this game, not only can you draw, not only can you animate, you can also make music. You don't have a lot of instruments and only a max of 3 instruments per line, but you can still make a masterpiece if you set your mind to it. You can even make remixes of other songs. I think there was this guy who made full-on remixes of other video game songs and stitched them together in his editing software because you have a limited amount of space here. Like, you can only make one part of a song before you reach the limit. That doesn't stop it from being such an iconic part of this game. I'm sure many people think of the music maker the moment they hear Mario Paint. I also like how they use icons for the instruments. It makes it more intuitive for those new to composing. Makes it easier to keep track of a sound you want in your song. Anyway, with that, I made an annoying jingle. And now I present to you the completed masterpiece. The way I feel about this game when I play it, it's really fun to just mess around and make whatever, or make something that's on your mind, but at the end of the day, at least now, this game is more of a novelty to use. That shouldn't deny the impact of this game. It did get a lot of people into art. Not just like drawing, I mean art in general. A lot of people probably wouldn't be artists, animators, and or composers if it wasn't for Mario Paint. It's so intuitive, I kind of wish I did grow up with this game. Yeah, I never grew up with this game, but I did know it existed. If you're looking to play Mario Paint now, you're gonna need a Super Nintendo and an official copy of the game, and a Super Nintendo mouse to play it. I'm not sure if Nintendo will make another game like this, but if they did, I hope it inspires a new generation of artists. And that's it. Subscribe.